Welcome, Irish fans, to another broadcast of the Irish Sports on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network, coming to you live from Presbyterian Christian School up in just a little bit south of Hattiesburg. We're in the top of the third inning where the Bobcats, I believe, the Bobcats are leading the Irish 3-1 in the junior varsity game. Bennett Bratton's at the plate for the Irish. Just started this inning. And he takes a walk. Hopefully all of our fans are standing by. Sorry we got a late start. Got held up at the job, so was not able to get away directly. Britton Tatum, his last time up, he walked. So a runner on first, no outs. Britton Tatum at the plate. And Tatum pops up to the catcher for the first out of the inning. Brings up to the plate Robert Starks. Ground ball single to right for Starks his last time at the plate. First pitch called strike. Beautiful facility out here. We scored our run in the first inning. And Presbyterian put 3 runs on the board in the second inning. Do my best to get you updated. I'm glad we could get the broadcast going for you. Varsity game following this one. Pitch was low in the dirt. Catcher makes the throw down to try to get Bratton. Who's that? Bennett pitched two thirds of one and two thirds of an inning for the Irish. And Starks is hit by the pitch, so that'll put runners on first and second with 1 out. So now at the plate, number 17, Presley Harrison. Got the broadcast going up just in time for you, Kim. Let me know if y'all are out there, how we're coming to you live. Glad we could get set up for the remainder of the junior varsity game. Presley grounded out to first his last time up at the plate. Pitch just a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike the count on Presley Harrison. Another one just a little low, misses. 2-1 the count. No, 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2 to Harrison. Down low. Count goes full. Here comes the 3-2. Harrison pushes that one foul down the right side. Count still 3-2. The weather turned out nice today. Blue skies after the weekend. Nothing but rain. Hope everybody had a good Ground ball down in the gap. So Harrison will be safe at first, and that'll load the bases for the Irish. Parker Frame coming up to the bat now. 1 out. Frame grounded out to second base his last time up. Bobcat coach going to have a conference with the pitcher. Hopefully the fans out there are receiving the broadcast. Sent out the email earlier, text earlier, and let everybody know that we're going to be running a little late. Looks like we got a new pitcher. Ian Smith, the new pitcher for the Bobcats. So we'll take a quick break. Be back for Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, Ian Smith takes over now on the mound for the Bobcats. First pitch was a little down low. Ball 1. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Ground ball down to second base. First baseman tries to backhand it, so run does come in for the Irish. He had a race to first base over there between the second baseman and Parker Frame. An RBI for Frame. Steps up to the plate now. Winfield Sweatman, he walked his last time up to bat. First pitch is a ball. Called strike on the outside. 1-1 to count. The Irish travel to Perry Central tomorrow. District game. Right down the road from here. Pitch just a little low. 2-1 to count. The Irish are 2-1 in district. I'm referring to the varsity. 7-1 overall. Max Preps has the varsity ranked 17th in the state. Oak Grove, number 1 team in the state, got beat by Ocean Springs and Gulfport over the weekend. Helped our ranking. Line drives that one down, foul down the third base line.
You got it, 2-5.
Swebman waits. Pitch. Nice shot past the shortstop for a base hit RBI. 1 run comes in. Another run comes in for the Irish. So a 2-hit RBI for Swetman and a double for himself. So the Irish take the lead 4-3. Noah Razik steps up to the plate now with 2 outs. Razik flew out to center his last time up. That ball's low, and Swetman will take his head on down to third on a wild pitch. 1-0 the count. Called strike. 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Gets past him down to second base. The ball goes. Makes a throw over to first base for the 4-3 put out for the third out of the inning. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors going into the bottom half of the third inning. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Bottom of the fourth inning, Irish took the lead with 3 runs scored last inning. 2-0 the count. Seth Allen, the pitcher. Called strike. 2-1 the count. Looks like Austin Braswell for the Bobcats. Hopefully the Max Prep ground ball down to third base. Starks with the throw over to first all the way across the field for the 5-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Starks. Come and got that one all the way across the diamond. Thomas Halford now the batter for the Bobcats. Halford grounded out to second his last time up. First pitch to Halford is a called strike. Chop that one foul. 0-2. Field dimensions look like they're fairly close to what ours are. Big fence out in center. That one's pushed foul on the right side. Don't see any dimensions on the fence out there, but it's very similar to the like in depth on our field. Really nice facilities. 0-2 the count. Ground ball down to third base goes foul. The Irish in their gray with the dark pinstripe. Bobcats royal blue with white pinstripe. Pitch is low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. That one's ripped down third base again into the Irish dugout, or close to it. 1-2 still the count on Halford. Swing and a miss. So Halford goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Headed up to the box for the Bobcats. 13. I don't have a 13 on my roster, so I'm not sure who this is. Pitch was just a little low for ball 1. Now the pitch just outside. 2-0. Ground ball down to the shortstop. Comes up with the catch, makes the throw over to first, but it's not going to be in time. Gets by Sweatman. So the Bobcats have 1 man on with 2 outs. Coming up to the plate, number 18, Bo Azar. And he walked his last time up to bat. Hopefully I pronounced that name right. Pitch is just a little high. Want to know the count to Azar. And ball's lifted out into center field. Center fielder's over there to make the play for the third out of the inning. The Bobcats leave one man stranded. No runs, no hits, one hit, and no errors. Headed into the top of the fourth inning, the Irish lead the Bobcats 4-3. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right. Logan Young going to start things off for the Irish. Top of the fourth inning. Ian Smith, the pitcher for the Bobcats. Number 31, Thomas Halford, the catcher. Irish lead 4-3. First pitch is called strike. Oh, and 1 to count. Pitch is just a little low and outside. 1-1 to count. Two and 1 to count. Here comes the 2-1 to Young. Ground ball right back at the pitcher. Pitcher makes the throw over to first base in time for the 1-3 putout. Brings up number 18, Alexander Gio. First pitch to Gio is low and outside for ball one. Another pitch low and inside. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Another pitch. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Gio. Here comes the 3-1 to Gio. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Here comes the 3-2. Ground ball down to shortstop. Shortstop comes up with the throw. Makes it over to first base. First baseman loses it. So Gio safe at first. And now at the plate, Chris Collins. So man on base, no outs. Sorry, 1 out. Nice bunt. So a sacrifice bunt by Collins advances the runner to second base. 2 outs. Seth Allen now at the plate for the Irish. Called strike. A little low inside strike. So 0-1 to count on Allen. Two men out. 1 man on second base. Another called strike. So Allen awaits the 0-2 from Smith with 1 man on. Allen's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Here comes the 1-2. Fouls out and out of play. So here comes the 1-2 to Allen. Ground ball down, gets in the gap. See if second baseman makes the stop, but couldn't get a handle on the ball. So Seth Allen's safe at first, and the runner advances to third. So runners on the corner with 2 outs. Bennett Bratton at the plate. Bratton walked his last time up the plate. That was lifted out to center field. Center field backs up. That's going to be over his head. So Gio comes in. Allen's on his way in. So 2-run base hit for Bennett Bratton out to center field. Britton Tatum, the catcher, now at the plate with 2 outs. 1 man on second base. Pitch is just a little outside. That one's down in the dirt. Halford blocks it up to keep Bratton on second. Count goes to 2 balls, no strike on Tatum. Call strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Deuces wild. The Irish lead 6-3. Top of the 4th inning, man on second base. Here comes the 2-2. It's up high. Count goes full. Ground ball. Push foul down third base. Tatum protecting the plate with man on second. The Irish have scored 2 runs this inning. A base hit by Freddie Bratton out to center field. Actually a double. A double with 2 RBIs. So here comes the 3-2 to Tatum. Pushes that one out of play. Beautiful weather today after the inclement weather we had over the weekend. Pretty much 3 days of rain, overcast. It's good to see the sun out. Everything's greening up nice. Ground ball right back at the pitcher. Gets by. And the second baseman doesn't get the throw over in time to get Tatum. Bratton advances to third, so runners on the corners with 2 outs with Robert Starks, the third baseman, at the plate. He got hit by the pitch the last time. So the Bobcats coach out to talk to Smith. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change. While they're doing that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. It's like Jack Runnels now, the pitcher for the Bobcats. Relieved Ian Smith. Robert Stark steps up to the plate now with 2 men on, 2 out. So here comes the first pitch to Starks from Runnels. Just a little outside for ball 1. Presley Harrison coming up to bat next, hopefully. Starks hits that one over the center fielder's head, and Bratton touches home. And Roberts going for extra bases. Throw down to third base. Safe, so Starks slides into third for a triple with two RBIs with 2 outs. So Presley Harrison now at the plate. Harrison with a single to right his last time up. Give a shout out to Kim Harrison, who's watching, and Trish Allen. They both texted me to let me know that we were coming through on the broadcast. Glad y'all could join us. Glad I could get here in time to broadcast for y'all. Pitch outside. I believe that's going to make the count 3 balls, no strikes on Harrison. Anybody else that wants a shout out, just give me a text at 228-209-0232, and I'll be glad to give you a shout out if I have the opportunity to. Just text me your name, where you're watching from, and I'll do my best to get you on the broadcast. Counts 2-2. Been updated now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 man on third to Harrison. Lifts that one out to the left field. And that's going to drop in for another base hit. Harrison's on his way down to second base. And he'll stand up at second base. Stand up double with an RBI for Harrison. So the Irish rallying with 2 outs. Parker Frame, the batter now. Glad I was able to get that broadcast going just so Kim could see that hit. Frame grounded out to second his last time up. We'll see if he can keep the rally going. You're watching the JV game. It started at 5. I was a little late getting started. Want to know the count to Frame. As base hit for Frame down in the gap in the 3-4 hole. And Harrison advances to third. So runners on the corners again with 2 outs. All right, Irish fans, they've called the game. So 9-3 the score for the junior varsity game. They called it due to runs and probably getting close to time. It is, it's 6:30, hour and a half time limit. So we're going to go ahead and get things set up for the varsity game coming up at 7 o'clock, so don't go anywhere. So thanks for joining us for the broadcast, and I apologize for being a little late, but we're all set up ready to go for the varsity. Once again, the varsity defeat the Presbyterian Christian Bobcats 9-3. So we'll be back in just a short while for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network.